my groceries. That's why I said do cry. Hello XV3, how you doing? Hey Rudy, how are you, sweetie? You all right? Hey Jessica, how you doing? This is the first time you're on time. Hey now, that's good. I know you call Marley Marky and you call me Marley. See? Something wrong with you. Your name is Dennis, and can you have a free message? Sure, you can, yeah. My day was good. I got my car back, so I'm happy. It's running really good. I'm back in action. Betsy is back. All right. This is for Dennis. You always making excuses. Dennis, your card is self-mastery begins with self-awareness. And this card says, with awareness, I know that I can change my virtual world by changing what I believe. What is real, I cannot change, and it doesn't matter what I believe. That is your message. Self-mastery begins with self-awareness. So if you want to make yourself better and do things better, you have to master it. You're welcome. Now this is actually the second oldest deck that I own. But I'll give you one. This is the deck here. It's called The Fifth Agreement. It's based on the book that was made. This deck is old. I've had it for a long time. Second deck I bought. The Fifth Agreement, I mean. All right. Truth, honesty, integrity. Happiness begins with impeccability of the word. And the message is, the way to measure impeccability of my word is to ask, am I happy or am I suffering? If I'm suffering, then I'm not being impeccable with my word. So this is basically saying you got to preach into existence. Like, you got to say, look, I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have integrity. I'm going to do all these things. I'm not going to say that I can't, I won't, and I ain't. So you got to, have that impeccability of your own word. Why do you have to be difficult and say, can I have a love card if I have these cards? Hmm? Why? Why you gotta be difficult? Why is it always gotta be about love? Huh? See what I gotta put up with, man? Damn Aquarius people, man. Pain in the ass. All right, Jessica. These love cards say coffee cup, a meeting or a conversation, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Then you got heart with a key, welcoming, love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, being perfect. But you always want a snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. You got the key to the chastity belt. That's what that key is, because I got the chastity belt key. I got the key to the chastity belt. She can't give it up. I got the keys to the handcuffs. Love that song. I gotta find that song again. I got the keys to the handcuffs. Wanna be free, put your hands up. You guys don't know nothing about that. You guys don't know nothing about no Mob Deep. Oh. Hey Philomena, how you doing? You be whatever you want. You're gonna be as long as I have the key. You should be anyway. You gave it away too many times and some things have happened. See, look. See the Aquarius cup? Jessica, look. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Original, independent, and humanitarian. Talk to me when you got an Aquarius cup. You can ask your question when you're ready, Philomena. Hey Aquarius, how you doing? Sweet Cheeks is in the building. Nah, I'm just teasing you. Don't get upset. I better stop teasing you because you didn't get upset now. All right. I'm doing good, Aquarius. I got my car back, so I'm back in action. My sister got me that cup. All right, Philomena, you said, what are Aaron Romero's intentions for this connection? We had lunch on Sunday after a year of no contact. Dang, all these people are coming back in people's lives. Hope none of these hoods coming back in my damn life. It's too late. There's already been a few. Shit. I don't know about that. Maybe some. Oh, hell yeah. All right. This person. Still raining over here, and it's windy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right, Philomena. This person, Aaron, his intentions for this connection is to like eventually, get better and better. He wants to renew his passion for you. He wants to renew his friendship. He wants to make an understanding between you guys. But I still feel like it's early. It's you haven't spoke to him in a year. You went to lunch, so he's looking at this as a hopeful connection. Like he wanted to return back into your life. He wanted to reunite with you. He wants to have favorable expectations, and he's feeling very hopeful that you guys can renew your friendship and make things better. But he's very indecisive, and he might be like thinking that I don't know how Philomena is gonna take this. I don't know if she's gonna be biased towards me because of the past, or I don't know if she's gonna be really my friend. He's doubting the connection, and he's very uncertain on where it's gonna go. But his intentions is to connect and is to make it better. So I feel like he will make an effort and he will try to connect with you more. But that depends on like if you don't accuse him of anything or if you can tolerate him and if you don't judge him and you be fair enough, then things can be, better. But also don't worry about like the way he is. Sometimes he might not be effective enough, or he might not be like he might be busy, or he might not have the strength to deal with you all the time. But he will try and make the effort though. His main intention is to be friends again and to engage, with you in conversation and talk to you and get get things back on track. So it is he's got a hopeful outlook on things. Like he expects things to be better and to get better, but he's also worried if you are going to give him the time of day because he knows how you are. Okay, well that makes sense then. Yeah, yeah. So next month is 2 weeks away. So that's probably why I see him being kind of ineffective and still like worrying and being indecisive and stuff. So that makes sense, Philomena. So he wants to get better so he can be in a relationship and be with you, or but he knows that you know what he's going through, so he might have to really put in the work. But it looks like he'll be all right. Look like things will be pretty good between you guys in the long haul. Well, the reason why is because a lot of people go through like the people that they've slept with and the people that they used to deal with. And then they go back and forth if that person gives them the time of day or that person's available. See, the thing is, you're single. So when you're single, you're always going to be an option. If you weren't single, then it wouldn't even have happened. You would have ignored it. But because you're single and available, he's going to come back and try again if you give him a chance. And when you sleep with someone, there's a bond there of some sort, some way, somehow. So it could be meaning more to him. So that's probably why. But I feel like he will, continue to talk to you and continue to try and be with you and stuff like that. Yeah, you're exchanging energy and fluids. Thank God I'm not like that. Hell no. Been there, done that next. That's my motto. I don't go back to the same thing. Shit, fuck that. Smell you later. But hey, some people they reminisce about those times or they think about it. It could have been good for him too. It could have been good, and he'd be like, you know what? Let me see if Philomena will give it up. Let me see if she'll be cool with me again. Maybe I can get back in. So, oh, there you go. So if he isn't the type of person to go back to other people, then that means that he feels a bond with you. That's why, like, I see things being okay between you guys. Like, I don't get nothing bad. I just feel like, because he's going through therapy and because he's getting better, he feels like he's ready for you. Because he knows you're a no nonsense type of chick that's not going to deal with no bullshit. So it makes sense. Looks like he'll continue to get better and talk to you and stuff. His intentions are good. Oh boy, it's getting windier and rainier here. Not good. It's been raining all damn day. Yeah, I'm not one to go back to an ex. That ain't happening. And if an ex comes back to me, it's like, what do you want? I'm kind of real cold when it comes to those things because, especially if the person's done me wrong, I'm like, hell no. Hey, love and light. You wish it was like that here. I haven't seen rain too much. Shit. 2 years ago, back in 2022, it didn't rain at all here. Like it hardly ever rained. It was months without it raining. And now, 2023 and 2024, it's been raining non-damn stop. Like every week it rains. And this is usually our worst month for weather anyway. I'll send it to you guys. You can have it. I'm sick and tired of it. When it rains like this, it's like it aggravates me because I can't do things outside. I mean, at night I really don't care if it rains, but during the day when it rains, it burns me from working outside, so I can't really do much. That's why I've been on here during the day. Yeah. Oh shit! When it doesn't rain, yeah, exactly. But when it doesn't rain here, it's worse for us here in Bermuda because we have tanks underneath our house, and the roof has gutters, and the gutters go and catch the rain. And it goes into a pipe underneath the house, and the water that goes in the house underneath the house into the tank is for us to take a bath in, to use, to drink, whatever. We need that. We need it to rain. So right now, all the tanks in Bermuda are, you know, completely full from all the rain. So we're like happy that it's full. Give me a second. Got a message here. Gotta check. All right. Okay. Hey kids, how you doing? You're on tank water there too? Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same thing here. Like our tank's been overflowing like all year so far, and there's four people in the house here: me, my sister, and my nephews, and we constantly use water. Take showers and baths, and um, we wash clothes all the time. So we're constantly using the water, and then when it rains, it just fills it right back up. And then we got the pool. The pool is always full now. It's crazy how like we went from no rain to too much damn rain. It's like it's ridiculous. It's just like too much, too much rain. Yeah, well, when we were going through our drought here, we would never like take baths and abuse the water because we know we didn't have enough. And here we can buy well water, but it's not the same. Kits, I got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your questions when you're ready. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of baths here, Epsom salt baths and stuff, and these guys take showers more often and stuff like that because we have the water. The only thing we're really doing is burning electricity with the water heater and the pump. But either way, at least we have a lot of water. Oh, see, kids, that's your sign right there to not. That's your sign right there to not apologize because it's not necessary. There you go, and you said it right when I said. That's telling you something that you shouldn't do it because it's not necessary. You know. Yep, that's probably what it is. Mhm. All right. I think that what you're not seeing is that he still is, you know, the same person you've always known. I don't think he's changed. I actually think that things from the past that you already know about him isn't gonna change. And I get him as the King of Cups reversed, which is a person who like isn't really telling you the truth, and a person that is really crafty and can like lie or say things or do things to make you believe that he is or isn't. So I feel like he also has like a temper and stuff when he needs be. Probably doesn't want to respond or talk to you because he probably thinks like, this is something from the past. I need to get rid of it. I just reflected on it for a while. I talked to her, and that's it. And now I go and move on about my life. So I also feel he's preoccupied with his life, and that's why like he's the way he is. And I feel like that's what you're not seeing is that what happened in the past is not going to change. And because you know how he is, then that should, bring you the insight that you need to say, hey, look, he's not even contacting me anymore. So it ain't going to change anyway. Well, that's the thing, even if you do apologize, what is it going to do? The only rate, the only reason you should apologize is if you want the guy back in your life. So that way, if that's what you want, then I would do it. If not, then I wouldn't even worry about it. It all depends if you want the guy back in your life. And from what I see here, that you know, he's a person that is very shifty. He shifts his energy to one thing, to another thing, to another thing, and then next thing you know, he doesn't have no time for you. But I got a lot of past energy here, like a lot of nostalgia and a lot of like faded things, and just reflecting on the past and past influences, memories, and things like that. Hey, Vargo, how you doing? Good evening. How you been? So, kids, it's pretty much like up to you. If you want to apologize, go for it. That's what you want to do. But I feel like that's probably why you want to, but then there's no contact now, so it's like, what's the sense? You know? Yeah, exactly. That's why you should leave it in the past and let it go. In my opinion, I would say let it go. But if it's up to you, if you really want to connect with him and talk to him and be cool with him, that's up to you. Then I would apologize if I was you. No, I don't ship them. It's actually on makeplayingcards.com. Like if you go on my link, it takes you to makeplayingcards.com, which is a company that made the cards, and they make all sorts of cards. And if you go to the search bar and you search Marky Mark's Tarot, it'll have all three of my decks for sale. So there's three of them on there. The red one is the most popular. The blue one is the first one. And then there's a beginner's tarot deck that just has no pictures and it has like words of what the cards mean, reverse and upright. Um, they send worldwide, yeah. So you have to, like, when you go to checkout, it'll say whether or not it can send it to you. So that's, it all depends. But usually it's been sent to all the people all over the world. So there's people in Europe that got it. I have a friend in Ukraine that got it. So it's been all over. Yeah, I've heard about that place. They have like all these decks and stuff. You see, I don't want no more decks. I have like 100 and some decks as it is now. So like, I don't want no more. I have enough. I've got so many that I don't even use them. They're just sitting upstairs like on my shelf. Hey Ann, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? But yeah, if you go through makeplayingcards.com, it's better because if I ship it to you, it's gonna cost an arm and a leg. Because make me ship things out of Bermuda, it costs too much. That's why I got it done on that website, so it's cheaper. I try to and I try to use all my decks, but I every now and then I'll switch up and I'll like use different ones. See, a lot of the decks I have were gifted to me by people, you know. All right, Kits, you said, does Byron hate you? I don't think that he hates you. I just think that he feels like it's a failed attempt to be with you again or to talk to you or to deal with you. He just thinks that he has to face reality and he knows that you probably don't want him and he knows you probably don't want a new relationship with him. Like he thinks that you're the one who don't want anything. And if you've come across and said that already, so he probably says, "Oh well, what's the sense of dealing with her if I can't be with her?" But I don't think he wants to be in a relationship anyway. I just feel like he's the type of person that just wants something for nothing. I keep getting him again here as the King of Cups reversed, which is a person that has a certain temperament about them. They ruin things, or they're crafty, or they're like dishonest. They want their cake and eat it too. And I also get like that he doesn't hate you. He just gets overwhelmed when he has to deal with you or anybody else. So I think that he wants a new relationship, a new friendship, and a new possibility with someone else. He doesn't want to go back to like someone else that he's been with already. So I would say that he doesn't hate you, but he probably doesn't want to deal with you. He wants someone new. But I don't get any hatred here. I just get that he's faced reality that he knows you're not in his plans. Right. See? So that pretty much solved that. So because you don't want a relationship or go back to him, he knows like, I don't think he hates you. It's just that he knows he's not going to get anywhere with you. So why deal with you? Which is right, though. If you think about it, you put yourself in his shoes. If a woman said to me, look, I don't want you back or I don't want nothing to do with you, I'm not going to keep pursuing her. I'm not going to hate her, but I'm going to be like, yeah, bye. Well, if it was, then he'd be with you right now, or he'd be still contacting you, right? So, yeah. Right. So that's why he don't hate you. Yeah, I don't get hate here, kids. I don't get that he hates you. I just think that he's facing reality, like. Well, hey, that's probably why he's like, yeah, I can't. I gotta face reality. I can't deal with kids. Yeah, that's why I get like a face reality vibe here. I think he faces reality and says, yeah, I can't get back with her. She don't want me. So well. And if you're not making any effort to him, then see, I always tell women a lot that if you think the guy is gonna keep doing shit and keep coming after you and chasing you, then you're wrong. If you want the guy, then you should make an effort. So if you want to be with him or you want to apologize or you want to see if you can reconnect with him, that's up to you. You got to give him the vibe that you wanted. But if apparently you're not, so if you're not, then you can't expect nothing. If there is no energy, then nothing gets solved. You know. Well, that's the thing. If you don't live in the past, then don't deal with it. Well, there you go. If they're ignoring your text, then no answer is an answer. That's what I say all the time. If you're not getting no communication, then that's your answer. It's I don't want nothing to do with you. Yeah, you know. So he basically told you the answer. Look, I don't want nothing to do with you because I'm not responding to you. Well, some men are smart and lazy, but the thing is if the feeling for each other is mutual, then there's going to be mutual communication. But if the feeling isn't mutual, then nobody's going to make no real effort. But but most women, not all, most women are, oh, you're the man, you got to do the work. You got to chase me. You got to come after me. And then you get the women that chase the guys like, hey, how you doing? What's this? What's that? Blah blah blah. So it all depends on your age as well, because you might be experienced or you might just be like the type of person that loves to communicate or just has common courtesy. So it depends on the person. It really depends on the person. Hey G, how you doing, bro? So it works both ways. Men and women are weird when it comes to communication because some of them expect the other to do the work. oh, if you want me, because I'm queen, whatever, and my coochie's golden, and or my dick is the world. So if you want me, you gotta come and get me, because I'm not playing no games and blah blah blah. When people start talking like that, I just leave. I'm like, yep, I ain't even gonna waste my communication or my energy on your dumb ass. Bye. But then, if the only reason why things do work is because you put in the effort. So if I contact you and say, "Hey, how you doing? How was your day?" Blah blah blah, and then the next day you go out of your way to do it to me. "Hey, good morning, Mark. Thanks for the conversation last night. Things were pretty good. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. This girl's into me. Like, she's talking to me. That's good. She went out of her way." So I know right away that the communication is going to be good, because she actually, text me first for once, because I always do all the text. I always initiate everything. But see, a lot of women have this thing where they think that their shit don't stink. And if you want me, because I'm queen, whatever, and I'm a woman, and blah, 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 you know, then the guy's gonna be like, who the fuck you think you are? I don't give a shit what you got, woman, you know? And it's vice versa. It's the same thing the other way around. There's guys that are like, this bitch thinks she's gonna get me out of here. Come on. You ain't know that girl. Nah. Bye. So it has to be like a equal give and take. It has to be an equal give and take. If not, then it don't make no sense. But even if there wasn't no closure, it was meant not to be closed, because there's nothing to close, because there's nothing to like. But in your mind, if you feel like you need closure, then you can shoot him another text, and if he doesn't answer, that's up to him. So if listen, kids, if you personally feel like you have no closure, right? Then you can send them a text and say, "Hey, look, I need closure between me and you. I feel like I need to apologize to you. So here's my apology. Take it or leave it. You don't have to respond. This is just, I want closure for myself." So if you want that, if that's what you're saying, then do it. So that way you can say, at least I apologize, fuck 'em, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Some people will do that. So if you feel like you personally have to do that, then do it, even if you don't get a response. At least you did it and he saw it. You got me? But if you feel like it's not necessary and you're wasting your time, then don't do it at all. Fuck it. You know? Right. Exactly. So there you go. But if you ran into him, if you bumped into him and then you started talking or whatever, and then it's ended now, it's because that's the way it's supposed to be. Or because you bump into someone, it could be a test, or it could be for real. It could be like a reigniting of, something for each other. Or it could be like a test to say, do you want this idiot back? Or do you want to deal with this person again? Or you think this person's changed? Okay, well, try. See if they've changed or not. That's up to you. I feel like it's a test when you see people that you haven't seen for a while. Like, it's a test for you to see if you're gonna take it or leave it, or like, wait till that person comes knocking on your door. But like I said, if you want closure, personally, I would go for it and do it, even if you don't get a response. But that's totally up to you. Right, but he can't see my cards and he don't know you changed. And even if you have, you know, he's not gonna acknowledge that, because he doesn't like, he hasn't made any effort. You know, he wants you to be the same person you was before. If you were, then you'd probably be over his house right now. So that's how I look at it. Love and light. I've seen since I've been on here. Yeah, sure, G. I got your donation. Thanks, bro. I'll give you a reading in a few seconds. I just need to say something before. Right, but see, the only way you're gonna get somebody back is if they want you back the same way. But obviously he doesn't if he ain't like, coming after you and make putting in the effort. But going back to you, love and life, see how you said you just need to listen to a certain type of female tarot readers and it's all fuck man and I'm the queen bitch. That's exactly why a lot of women have problems, is because of these type of ladies who say, oh yeah, make that man work for you and blah blah blah, and make that man do this and make that man it. And that woman that's talking, she's just talking out of spite because no man wants her dumb, narcissistic, self-centered, selfish ass. So she takes it out on the cards. She takes it out on the cards, right? And she's like, oh yeah, I see, oh, this is just like me. Fuck these men. You know why you say fuck those men? Because you're not talking to men, you're talking to boys. And that's why you keep talking to boys and you keep talking to men that are the same, because you attract trash. You attract a guy that is going to treat you like shit because the way you carry yourself. You think God's going to say, I'm going to give you a wonderful man and you're going to be out here talking that shit? You're manifesting bullshit by saying those things. You're pretty much saying, yeah, give me trash. I'll take it. And then I'm going to, talk bad about men because they're all the same. You got me? And they think that all women are just like these queens and angels. What the fuck you talking about, woman? You know how many evil women are in this damn world? There's a million of them, millions of nasty bitches in this world. I know plenty of them. It's not just men. And when you hear me talk on here, I never say, oh, women are this and women are that, or men are this. And I say, look, it's the same. I say vice versa. There's bad and good in everything. There's bad women, good women. There's everything. Everything. There's like bad religions, good religions. There's bad white people, bad good people, bad black people, good, Portuguese, Chinese. There's bad and good in every damn thing in the world. You just gotta cipher it out, and just pick the good in every single thing that you want. All right, Virgo, take care. Go get your beauty rest, so you can be a queen. You go, girl. You go, girl. You make that man pay for your dinner. You make sure he got you lobster. And make sure you get cheesecake and burn him. Make him pay for your shit, girl. That's what all these dumb hoods say on here. They're like, oh yeah, you go get that. You go get this. You go get it, girl. You make that man pay. And I'm like, yeah, pay you no mind. Bitch, you be getting broke if you was with me. I ain't buying you shit. You better show me some respect and show me some truth and some honesty. I ain't give you nothing. Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of great people, right? And great people usually are alone or they're single, because to find another great person is very hard. Greatness usually can't find other real has to recognize real, like what I say. But there's a lot of people who don't know what a real man is or a real woman is, because they never had one. And then when they do find one, they don't even know what to do with them. They really don't. They don't know what to do with them. And they're like, damn, this person does all of this. But why? You know what women say sometimes about me? I'm going to use myself as an example. Gee, I haven't forgot you, bro. I'm going to do your reading. But women would say to me, "Oh, you know how to cook? Oh shit, I need a man like you. Oh, you got your own business? Oh man, I need a man like you." Then when they start to get to know me, and they're like, "Well, why are you single? Because if you're such a great guy and you have all these, you are these things that what a woman wants, then why are you single?" And I say to them, "I'm single because of what you just said. I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that because you're not used to that. So you wouldn't know how to handle me because you want to be somebody's mama or you want to be somebody's girlfriend and you want to be both. You want to cook and clean for them. You want to wash their drawers. You want to do this. You want to do that. Good night, Aquarius. Take care, sweetheart. You too. Thanks." So people like have this perception of what they want in a man or a woman, but then when they get it, they don't even know what to do with it. They have no clue. They're like, "This is too good to be true. No, this can't be. A real man, a real woman. Holy shit. I'm used to hoes in the same clothes. I'm used to a bitch taking me to takeout or KFC because she didn't know how to cook. She burnt the fucking toast. Well, this guy ain't got no money. I gotta pay for him. This guy's got a small dick. Blah blah blah. It's all the same shit over and over and over and over. It's like you constantly judge and disrespect a good person because of some stupid little thing you pick out. Like, it's like get a life already. I agree, kids. If your character and fruits do not show forth, I believe I'm out. Exactly. So the good thing, kids, is you know what you want. I know what I want. Everybody in here wants somebody of their perspective and what they want, right? Well, we just have to find them, or maybe they have to find us. But the worst thing that people do is they sit there and be like, "Oh, I want this and I want that," and then when you get it, you don't even know what to do with it. That's what pisses me off. "Oh, you're such a nice guy," and then next thing you know, you see her in the club swinging on a pole. I saw that girl the other day in the grocery store. She said I was a nice guy. Look at her now. Look what the fuck she wearing. Where you going, woman? Oh, hey. Oh, hi. Yeah. Where you going? Oh, sorry. I'm about to go strip. All right, dear sweetheart. What's your number? I want to go look at you. Might as well. I'll slip you a few dollar bills. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? All right, G, you said you want a general reading for March. Can I get a general for March? All right, bro. Let me see what I got for you. I'm doing good. I got Betsy back, so I'm good. Got my car back today. It's running nice. Feel like I'm back to normal now. I don't have to wake up early tomorrow and take anybody to work or to school. I can sleep in tomorrow because I got my own car now. So nice. I love my life. I love my car. I gotta wash my car tomorrow because it smells like oil and grease from the fucking shop. If you hear snoring in the background, it's my dog, as usual. You guys should know by now. She's the snoring champion of YouTube. And you might hear wind and rain in the background too. Yes, extra spicy Betsy. She's extra peppy and extra spicy right now. She's on form. That bitch like a NASCAR. Okay. G, what I got for you in the month of March is a lot of work. You could be working a lot more. You could be making a lot more money, a lot of progress. Um, you might be reorganizing things, making a lot of efforts, and your efforts are nearly due. And by the end of March, you'll feel really good about where you are. Um, being mature and responsible and reliable is good, but be patient and be persistent as well. Um, in your job, I feel like you're a dependable person, so that's why there is no real problems in that area. Um, sometimes you might have an uncertain outlook on things. You might look at your losses. You might look at things that made you feel bad. Um, not having somebody in your life, like a family member in your life, may feel like it's a misfortune, or it's like when is it gonna happen, or when is things gonna get better as far as that. Also, like a death of a family member or somebody that passed away in your life, you could be thinking about them, or somebody that's not around you anymore, you could be thinking about that person or reminiscing about the times you have with that person. Um, if you do want to like change your place of living, or if you want to go on a trip in March, you can do so if you want to. That's up to you. I see that if you wanted to go on vacation in March, you can, or if you just want to go on like a brief trip or travel somewhere by car or by plane, you can if you want to. Like that's going to be possible for you to travel in March if you want to. Um, just keep putting in the effort with work and your growth, and just be and like save your money. Obviously, money and work is a big thing for you in March. I feel like that's going to be like a main thing for you. And just being having the compatibility to do it all. Um, I see hard work, like I see like maybe long hours or strenuous work or things like that. You might be like working during the day and night sometimes. If you do shift work, it could be like a lot of shifts that you do, but you'll like doing it because you won't like but you'll like the money, but you probably won't like doing all the long ass hours. But you'll be making good money in March for sure, if that's what you want. And like I said, there could be like a travel year, a travel plan that you make, or you just might be like helping somebody move, if that's the case. Yeah. Also, G, um, I get money again and favors, and like you could get favors from someone, or if you want to learn, you can get a loan. Anything to do with money, it will be very favorable for you in March. The only negative thing I see here is like a woman around you that's failing in life because she fears everything, or she fears you, or you might be very suspicious about a woman, or this woman leaves you in suspense, or it's a woman that neglects you or responsibilities, and it makes you mad because she neglects her responsibilities, and you can't trust this person, and you fear that she's gonna fail you or fail at what she's doing, and you might have to like cover for this person, or you might have to deal with this person in March. If this is somebody you're interested in, then you might have to overcome dealing with this person, because the love interest that you have with this person is not going to be very good. Like you might have to reverse the trend and not deal with this person anymore. So if somebody tries to come back in your life, like a woman or something like that, try not to let her come back, because it won't be. She might say that she's interested or might be interested, but really she's not. She's just somebody who is like being false and being fake. Like she won't give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help her, God. But yeah, G, I see good things with work and money. I keep getting that here. I got a 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. I got a lot of Pentacle cards. So that tells me work and money should be very good for you in March in general. If you have any plans to make more money or to start anything or make money some way, somehow, even if you like bought a raffle ticket or something, or the lotto or something like that, you can win money there because I see money being very favorable for you. If it's not in work, it's going to be in another way. And if you get, that good money, don't forget your boy, I'm just teasing. But yeah, that's what I got. Nothing really bad. I just see like good things in March, just like you might have a problem with a woman. We all have problems with women. They're just a pain in the ass, Yeah, see, I got a woman again, reversed. Like this person is not telling you the truth, and you can't trust this woman. So whoever this woman is, don't trust her. She can't be trusted. Don't save her. Don't save her. Don't save that hoe. Yeah, don't save her. She might ask you for help. Don't do it because you're gonna end up losing something from her. You can't trust her. You can't trust her. I just had a lemon and honey water, warm lemon and honey tea, you might as well say, but not really. I feel better now. I finally got my lemon. Yeah, it is good. I'm glad I remembered. Dan reminded me earlier to get the lemon, so I got it finally. Would you like a message, Anne? If you want a message, I'll give you one if you want one. Just let me know what type you want. You drank coffee and now you're up. Yeah, I can't drink coffee after like midday. That ain't happening. I drink coffee first thing in the morning. I drink a cup by itself with nothing, no food or nothing like that. And then about an hour later, I'll make another cup of coffee and then I'll finally eat some breakfast. That's what I do every morning. Yes, please, me pick. All right. But because everybody's been talking about my cards lately, I guess I'll have to pull out the original Marky Mark deck. This is it right here. See? Marky Mark's Tarot deck. This is the first one that I did. I'm going to make a fourth one eventually when I get some time. A lot of my psychic friends have this deck and they use it on their channels too. So good. I'm glad it's out there. All right, and let's see what we get for you. You got ask your spirit guides. So ask your spirit guides for help if you need be. Main thing is let go of the past. And anybody that comes into your life, test their sincerity. See if they're really about that life. And on the bottom, it says conflict and drama is around you. So even if you're not in conflict or drama, it's around you. So you might hear of something, you might deal with other people's drama or conflicts, or if it is around you, it could be you too. So it could be people starting trouble, or just people conflicting around you, and so you're like, nah, I don't want that drama. Goodbye. That's why it says around you, not to you. Yeah, sure, G. Yeah, man. You can get a message. Let's see. All right. Your card said your first card is listen to your intuition. So whatever your intuition is telling you, do it. Go for it. Remember that yes, it's possible to get what you want and what you need. You just gotta go and get it. It is possible, yes. So whatever you're thinking about, it is possible. And like I saw in your reading earlier, it says be cautious of fake friends. Be cautious of fake friends. So it could be that woman that I saw. Could be her. And remember that you have needs and wants. Get what you need, not what you want. What you want is one thing, what you need is another. You're welcome, man. Anytime, sweetheart. Anybody else wants a message, let me know. Yeah, I got this deck and I got the red one. And the other one I don't have here. I have to go get it. It's somewhere around here. I made like a tarot deck, and on each card, like it says, like on the tarot one, it says like King of Wands, and it tells the meaning. And then on the flip side of it, it says King of Wands reversed and the meaning. So it's like a deck to teach people, like, you know what I mean? It's a deck that teaches people how to read tarot. That's why I made it. I actually taught tarot for like for a whole week. I did a whole week, or every other week I did like a class where every Sunday for like a month. I think it was like 7 weeks or like a month and a half or something like that. I did a tarot class for 2 hours every Sunday, and I had like a Zoom class where I taught people how to read tarot, and taught them how to pull cards and how to read, how to answer a question and all that type of stuff. So I did that like 2 years ago. Actually 3 years ago. I keep forgetting, time flies. All right, Rudy, let me see what I got for you, Rudy. All right, Rudy, your card is out with the old, in with the new. So get rid of all the old things in your life and make way for the new things. You might have some sleepless nights because of overthinking. And if you do sleep good, you might just overthink about a lot of things. Either or. You might have some sleepless nights and overthinking, or both. Most of all, your smile makes people happy. So keep smiling, because that's what makes everyone happy. And on the bottom, I get the same thing for you. Be cautious of fake friends. Be cautious. All right, Ninja, you might have some obstacles and delays around you. Ask your spirit guides to speed up the process and make things happen for you. And let go of the past as well. And on the bottom, you got free will. You have free will to do all the things that you just got. You have free will to ask, free will to deal with these past obstacles and delays and make it happen. All I hear is my dog in the background making all this damn noise. She's like trying to make herself comfortable. You're welcome, Ninja, anytime. Pain in the ass. Oh boy. Let me see what I got here. Jessica, I see you donated. Thank you. What do you want now? Whose life you want me prying into now? What terror blackmail do I have to do now? I'm ready when you are, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your question. No, I didn't. I already told you already. Leave well enough alone, but you never listen to me. You just hear me. You listen, but you don't hear me. That's why I tell you, your Aquarius in your chart, your Aquarius is like, it's like kind of floating around. I think Pluto took your Aquarius and said, "Let give me this damn Aquarius. You can be a Scorpio, mofo, moon, and all this shit you else we want." Hey, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna answer it. That's all. Yeah, I forgot that I'm psychic on Tuesdays. So every Tuesday people come here because they know I'm super psychic on Tuesdays, so they're gonna get all the answers they need. Even like the messages I give out, like, man, Tuesday is my day, like 2 for Tuesday, too good to be true Tuesday. That's why I do it. Psychic on Tuesdays. What can I say? I'm him. Somebody's got to be him. You need some agua for this. You know how Marley says, I need to choke on my vape for this question? I need some water for this question. I knew I was going to need water. As soon as I saw Mo, I knew I needed water. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Why does this have to happen to me all the time? Why, Jesus? What is wrong with this Aquarius woman? Please tell me, Jesus. I need more than a spirit. I need Jesus to tell me the answer. I swear I talk to hear myself every day. I really do. I talk to hear myself every day. I knew I was talking to hear myself. Honestly, some people were like coming there and like, hey, Mark, you know, and I tell them they and they're like, yeah, whatever. Jessica's one of those people. She's like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know, I ain't listening to Mark. Fuck him. Just answer my fucking question. That's all she worries about. Just answer my fucking question. I don't give a shit about your opinion now. Just answer my damn question. That's how Jessica is. She's a different Aquarius breed. I swear, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. I want you to read Mo for the fifth. What the hell was his damn issue with me? It still feels in the damn air with his ass. Let me explain once again. I just had this conversation with my other friend in here. No answer is an answer. Why are you worrying about these dusty, musty mofos that are not around you? Who's meant to be with you is going to be meant to be with you. Who gives a fuck how they think and what they know and what they say and how they feel or what you did or what you didn't do? How many times I gotta explain that to you? See, she never pays me any mind. She's like, blah, blah, blah. She's like one of those people that go, blah, 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 whatever, Mark, whatever, Mark. Okay, he's answering my question. Okay, cool. La, 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 I don't want to hear it. Shut up and answer my fucking question. I don't care. I want you to. Uh. And you're good. You don't aggravate me like that. You're still fresh on the block. Jessica's got too much musty ass guys around her, and she wants to know about them all. See, one time I told this Aquarius girl that, okay, I'm not saying Jessica's like this or any of you guys are like that, right? I'm just like this Aquarius girl back in the day. She came in my room like every week. She'll ask about a new guy, right? She would come into my room. She'd be like, "Oh, I met this Scorpio guy. I want to know how things are gonna be with me and him." And then, like 5 days later, "Oh, I met this Taurus guy. He's so fine. I want to know what's going on with him." Then, like a week later, "Oh, I met this Cancer guy. I think I'm in love." And then when she got to like 6, 7, her name was Melissa. When she got to like fucking 7, the 7th zodiac sign, I was like, "Yo, you don't mind me asking, like, are you trying to fuck like the whole 12 zodiac signs or something?" And she got all mad at me. She thought I was saying it as a joke, right? And she was like, "Oh, I can't believe you said you think I'm a hoe." I'm like, "Well, fuck you. This is like the 7th fucking zodiac sign, like, you know?" So obviously I'm gonna ask, like, you trying to do? Fuck the whole zodiac, sweetheart? You're on the 7th sign already in one month. I was like, God damn, what you trying to find all different zodiacs? And then I used to make a joke. I used to say, yeah, my girlfriend was a Sagittarius. That one was a Sagittarius. Fuck, and a Leo and an Aries. Shit. Fuck. I'm already been with 3 zodiac signs. Shit. Fuck, I'm got 9 more to go. And everybody's laughing like shit. We were laughing like crazy in the room and that shit. This when I first came online. This bitch used to aggravate me every single day. "Oh, Mark, I met The love of my life. She's actually married now. She married the cancer guy. Yeah, she was playing that Pokemon shit. She had them all in a bowl, throwing them out everywhere. I don't know, Ninja. You might know her. She, everybody knows her from back in the day when she came in my room because everybody used to diss her because she would come in the room talking about. She was one of those girls that love attention and tried to like think. She tried to make it seem like she was getting all these guys, and then when you look at her profile picture, you're like, yeah, no, you're lying through your teeth. Nobody wants your whole ass. All right, so you want me? I want me to be from what the hell was this damn issue with me? All right. Yeah, her name was Melissa. She was an Aquarius. Her handle was Melissa. It was Melissa something something. That shit was hilarious. She got so mad at me that day, and like she left me alone after that. She didn't come in my room no more because she took it too serious. I was like, look, I'm just joking, but because everybody laughed and like she kind of felt she got too sensitive. She's an Aquarius woman, so she got sensitive and she got like mad and shit because she thought I was making fun of her. But I was just like joking. I was kind of like, making her feel good about herself because she was giving her coochie to all these guys. Yeah. Hey, hers need love too. She got mad at me though. I was like, I don't care. Fuck you. You aggravate the shit out of me. I don't care about all your zodiac sign guys you fuck. Bruh. Bruh. All right. Well, his issue with you, I would say, is he felt like there was no like expectation for him. He felt like he couldn't make an alliance with you. He felt like he couldn't. His efforts were uncertain, and he felt like he wasn't confident enough. But he thought that you were like maybe ineffective for him, or indecisive, or maybe he felt you were emotional, or he felt like you weren't the type of person that he needed in his life. He thought that maybe you was gonna break his heart. Or remember, I told you a while ago that I told you this a long time ago. I told you why he can't deal with you because he always thought that you were the type of person that was gonna break his heart, or because you had a high demand on what you wanted, he was like, if I don't give it to her, and she's gonna rip into me. She's gonna tell me I'm this, tell me I'm that, blah blah blah, or she's independent enough so where she's gonna be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm gone. So he never felt like secure with you 100% because he knew you were ready to tell him, goodbye. Right. So he didn't have no confidence. He didn't like know what to do. He couldn't handle you. I've been told you this already, and it's come up in the cards again. And he knows he couldn't complete the task. Right. But he looked at you as somebody who was emotional and indecisive and not effective. Because, like I said to you a million times in this situation, if you're not in each other's energy, then there is no energy. If you don't physically see him, touch him, hold him, fuck him, talk to him, then there is no connection. Texting, phone calls, video chats, that shit's not energy. Energy is like physical presence. So if there isn't no physical presence, then that's the issue. So because there wasn't any, and it was, yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, and never did, then that's why, then that's the whole issue. The issue is there's no energy there. And you were living in fantasy world thinking that he was gonna come. That's the issue he has, is he knows he couldn't deal with you. He couldn't be with you. I'm gonna tell you again, if he really wants to be with you, you could say he still seems like he wants to be around. That's you wanting him to be around. But if he really wanted you, he would be with you. If a man wants to be with a woman, he is going to do anything it takes to be with that woman, and vice versa. So, what you're telling me is just your hopes and desires and dream that he's going to fucking come on your doorstep one day. But if he wants you, he's going to be with you. I've told you this like 10 million times. But I think you just want to hear me, every day tell you the same shit. I tell you, I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to keep dreaming and thinking that this fucking guy is going to change you overnight. Yeah, but see, you're making an excuse for him. You're saying, but I'm not forcing it anymore because I'm in school. You can be in school and the guy be with you. See what I'm saying? So because you're in school and you're not forcing it, that makes it right for him. If that guy wants you, he's going to come and be with you. And when you're finished, when you're in school, that mofo is gonna be cooking fucking lobster for your ass when you come home. And then he's gonna massage your feet and your coochie after school. If he really wants you, he's going to come to you. See, now you're saying no, they be too distracting. So then if you're not making no sense. Listen to what you're saying, right? You're not forcing it anymore because you're in school. You're saying he has nerve, he doesn't want to be, seems like he wants to be around. No, no, and fucking no. If this guy wants to be with you, he's going to come to you. If not, that's why he's not coming to you. Capiche? Understand? So if you need a guy that's on your level and higher, then why are you worrying about Mo Go Slow? Are you sure you're an Aquarius? Are you really sure you're Aquarius? Aquarius people, right? When we know something ain't working, we're like, fuck you, goodbye. I don't know what type of Aquarius you are with me. And a lot of other Aquarius I know, they're like, you done me wrong, you ain't fucking here right now. Good fucking bye. Well, that's the thing. See, and those are the guys that you guys attract. Those are the guys you guys settle. But then you say I run like a track star. So when you hear all that shit about obsession, when the guy's obsessed and all that shit, because that's just like, that's why I said earlier. There's good and bad and everything. There's different men, there's different women. But that's the thing. A lot of guys are weird like that. They make it hard for a guy like me to be in a relationship because women don't know how to like deal with a decent guy because they're too too busy dealing with these fucking dickheads who wanna get to know you today, fuck you tomorrow, and get married next week. Not in this lifetime. Hell to the no. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Jessica. Jessica, I'm gonna pray for you. I am. I really am. I think I'm gonna start praying for you every night. I'm gonna put you in my prayers. My prayers. I'm gonna pray that a man comes and gets you, a good man. I shouldn't pray for you, but I'm going to. I might add you in my prayers tonight. If I remember, I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna say, please, Jesus. There's a woman named Jessica in my chat room. Every time I say something, she hears me, but she don't listen, and she listens, but she don't hear me. Give this damn woman a fucking man so she'll leave me alone, and she'll do her assignments. Let the guy rub her feet, take care of her coochie, make her some food. Just get this woman somebody decent, please, for the love of God. Please, Jesus. You would take one of my wishes and just give it to her. Please, God, just deal with her, please. But why, Mark? Because she don't listen, Jesus. She don't listen to anything I say. She just hears me. All right, Mark, I'll try and grant your wish. Let me see what her file is first. All right, thank you. Amen. Rudy, I see you donated next. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. Thanks. But listen, Jessica, for the love of God, listen to me. You have to let go of all the guys that have let you go. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about what they're saying. Don't worry about what they did to you. Fuck them. Don't even I keep telling you this over and over and over. You're allowing these guys to stay in your energy for nothing. That's why there ain't no fucking decent guys around. Because you ain't allowing the decent ones in. Because you're too busy worrying about Curly Moe and fucking dumbass. See? That's why. I'm telling you. But you don't want to listen. But you could be winning right now. You could be winning right now, though, by not bringing these guys up anymore and worrying about how they view you, what they think about you, what's the issue. Like I told you, right? No, but it's not about being curious. It's about being smart. You got to be a smart Aquarius, not a fucking a curious one. Curious people are people who ain't in tune with their life. That's why they're curious. You got to be smart and just say, look, I'm getting rid of all these musty, dusty motherfuckers, like you say, and stop worrying about them. Who cares about what they thought about you or what they think? If these guys are decent, they're going to be with you. It's simple. But you never listen to me. That's where you have to start. You have to start with fuck everybody, fuck these guys. Now you have to manifest a new person. The more you talk about Mo and this guy and what they thought about me or what you think about this, I'm trying to help you out. I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing like that. I'm trying to tell you that this is how it works. The law of attraction. You gotta let go shit. You gotta say, not even talk about it. You keep bringing it up, see? And I know you're like you want to get it off your chest, but you've done it too many times. You gotta like completely not say one word about these motherfuckers. Just get rid of them. They ain't worried about you. If they were, they would be by your side right now, supporting you, loving you, and caring about you, and helping you through school and all that shit and doing shit for you. That's what I'm trying to show you. Oh Jesus. What you want, Ninja? Yes, that's her. That's her. That's exactly who it is. Yep, that's her, Ninja. I can't believe you got her on there. Yep, that's her. That's your friend. No wonder. Your Aquarius buddy. That sick bitch. She aggravated the living piss out of me every day. Mark, please, can you please check what this tourist thinks of me? Then the next 2 days later, I went down the road and I bumped into this fucking Scorpio. Dude, you think me and him are gonna, make love tonight? I'm like, the fuck this woman talking about? This woman can't be no fucking Aquarius. This woman's fucking nuts. You want too damn much. That's what you want, woman. All right, Rudy, I'm ready for you. You can ask your question when you're ready. I don't know if you asked it already. I can't remember. Okay, here you go. I want to know, why does my ex Terrell change? I'm trying to do co-parent, but he's so negative. I don't know, why does my ex. All right, let me see. Your baby daddy does that. I'm like, what to do once, that's it. A lot of people have that baby daddy drama. But if I was your baby daddy, you wouldn't have no damn drama. See, I be taking care of the family. I be putting in the work. See, you guys don't want that life. All right, it's cool. That's why I ain't got no baby mama. Like, how did them bitch taking me to the cleaners? Mm-mm. No, you won't. Everybody always asks me, you ain't got no kids? Nope. You got no wife? Nope. Why not? You think I want the devil in disguise? You out of your damn mind. I ain't having kids with just anybody. Hell no. Tie that bitch up to a palm tree, take my child and go somewhere. You taking my child from me. Especially if I'm paying for him. Out of your damn mind, ho. I'll beat your ass. Fuck's my kid. Give him to me now. I don't want him around your hoe ass. That's what I'll be telling her. Obviously, it ain't happening because I wouldn't go that route. Seeing it all, seeing my siblings go through it, seeing you guys go through it. I just don't want that. Can't blame the children though. That's a good thing. Children are never to blame. And I know, like, sometimes when you're with the person you have children with, it's all fine and dandy at that time, and then it goes to shit. So it's not really like your fault, but and it's not the children's fault either. But and at least you admit it. You know, but those are the men you gotta watch out for. Is the men who bribe you and say they're gonna do all these things. Listen, what's done is done. You can't fix it now. But I always say to all of you single moms or all of you baby mamas, what do I always say on here? Take care of yourself, take care of your children, become the best mother you can, with or without that fucking idiot. And if you do that, right, God will bless you because He knows you did your part. He knows you're playing both roles. He knows you're good at what you do. He knows you're providing for your children. You got me? So you can still salvage your children and your life without that toxic baby daddy that you made a bad decision with. You know what I'm saying? It's not all like, or it ain't the children's fault. That's a lot of people like that, you know. A lot of people are like that. I always say that, Rudy. There's a lot of I know a lot of single moms. My sister's one of them, and my brother's a single dad, and they take care of their children because they saw my mom and dad take care of us. They made poor choices, just like everybody else in the world makes poor choices. That's one of the choices that I always said to myself, to never have kids with some random chick or with somebody that I just met, or just to have a child to say, hey, I had sex and I made a baby. I don't see my child, my girl don't want me to see the child, but I gotta pay child support every fucking month though, because I made it. And I can't see my child, or I don't want you around your baby daddy because he works all day and night and doesn't want to be with you. You're gonna corrupt that child knowing fully well that I want him. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women are evil like that, where they want to have a baby just to get child support. I've seen women admit that shit. That's why they did it, you know? And they'll get their wish too. It's sad. It really is sad when women do that. But you know what? That child ends up becoming somebody decent and seeing the real light and being somebody better than who their parents are. Good night, Ninja. Take care. That's a good thing, and not never bring another man around your children unless you know that person like is worthy of seeing their children. I was talking to somebody just this weekend about that. And the woman said to me, I don't even bring this guy around my kids. That ain't happening. And I said, well, that's good. Don't. Because you should never show your kids that you're vulnerable to a man, another asshole to ruin your life. Because you've already done it once. Don't do it again. And if you've done it twice and now a third time, your children are going to look at you and say, well, my mom's a good person, but she makes stupid mistakes. So when I'm older, I'm going to do the same thing. because she's still cool, she's still surviving. But you don't want that for your child. You're gonna tell them the opposite. You're gonna say, look, don't have kids with nobody, don't be like me. Oh, but mom, but see, you confuse your children, you confuse your child when you're a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And hoes really don't care. Because if their child grows up to be a hoe like them, they're proud of them. Go get that dick, girl, go get that money. They breed their children, groom their children to be these fucking weirdos like them. That's why my mom always says a lot of people don't deserve children, but those children are their karma. Yeah, I've seen it all. Look, I have a lot of friends that are single parents. I have my sister and my brother. And here I am, the uncle of the year every year. I do so much for my nephews. I treat them like they're my own children. And that's why God bless me every day, because He knows that I'm doing everything for these children that their parents don't do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do it to get rewarded. I do it because I love kids. And kids are innocent. It's not their fault that they're here. You fucking made them. And now you don't want to deal with them? A lot of men don't know what it's like to take care of a child 24/7. They'll go crazy because men can't handle it. A lot of men can't handle having their children around 24/7. Mm-mm. When they drop your ass off at school, they're like, thank you, Jesus. Fuck this little bastard. I'm glad they're going to school. I know a lot of men like that. They don't care about their children. They won't even take care of them. They don't want to babysit them. They don't want to have them for more than fucking 2, 3 days. They don't want to have them for more than 3 hours. They can't handle it. They can't. Some women can't either. So if you know you can't handle it, why the fuck you have kids for? Just to put that on your resume to say, yo, yeah, I'm a mom. Or I want to collect child support. Or I just had children just to have them because I was too lazy to put on the condom or take birth control. See what I'm saying? Like people are just whack like that. And I'm not trying to offend anybody who's been through those things. I'm just saying, like, look at yourself, like, if you are one of those people. Like, what do you accomplish? What are you accomplishing for your children? You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Like, 'cause that's what pisses me off the most. Hey Daisy, how you been, sweetheart? How you doing? So, Rudy, what I see with Terrell, your ex, he feels like because you benefit off of him with profit, if he's paying you child support, he's like, he feels like he's doing you a favor. And he feels like when he does have a chance to be with them, he'll be with them. But he feels like you're hiding your emotions from him, or you're not being practical enough, or he feels like, you're being talked to by other people. So that's why you're not, doing what he wants you to do, or so forth. Like he wants you to have common sense just for his well-being, if that makes sense. Like he thinks you hide your emotion. If he doesn't pay child support, then that's probably why, you know. So if he knows, okay, so if he doesn't pay child support, then he knows you're paying for them. So that's why he feels like you're doing him a favor. And that's why he won't change. Does he actually see the children at all? Does he like pick them up and take them or whatever like that? Does he actually deal with them or no? Good night, Anne. Good talking to you, sweetheart. Take care. Love you too. Your kids are from one man. I was married. Yeah. Well, some things don't last, but just continue to be a good mom. That's all that's all my suggestion is. And if you are, God bless you. PC is so every off other weekend, right? So that's why I got here. Like he feels like he does his part because he takes on the kids every other weekend. Sounds like my the men I know. They want every other weekend or just a couple like days and just give them back and be like, fuck it. See why I don't know how guys can live with themselves when they do that shit. I could never do that. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I can't compare myself to nobody. Right. Exactly. So like the question you asked, right? Let me see something here. So I want to make sure I get this clear on what I see. Because the cards, what I'm getting in the cards is that like he said, I want to know why does my ex Terrell change? I'm trying to do co-parenting, but he's so negative. Right. And the reason why he's negative and the reason why he doesn't want to co-parent is because he knows you do a good job of it by yourself. So if you're doing it, then why should he give you extra? Why should he do anything for you? Because he feels like you're hiding his emotions or whatever. Or he feels like you might not, you might be too practical or too analytical for him. Like he feels like you might judge him and shit. Yeah, right. And the reason why he's mean and negative is because you don't want him, and you didn't work out, and you want help from him, but he doesn't want to give it, and he feels entitled to do whatever he wants. I feel like this guy has a lot of obstacles and a lot of problems, like in his day to day life. He might even be like kind of mentally sick or mentally ill. That's what I get around this guy. Like I feel like he's always got delays and he's never happy. That's why he's negative because his life isn't happy. And you know why his life isn't happy? Because God said, "You stupid fucking asshole. You don't take care of your children. So I'm going to fuck your life up. I'm going to hand you over to the devil himself and say, here you go there, Terrell. Go hang out with this fuck face because you don't take care of your children." I got nothing but bad shit about this guy. Like he might have a hard job too, where he's not really like a smart cookie, so he's like got a bullshit job and he has to work hard. Or he is, somebody that has a good job but doesn't know how to maintain his finances. Like one or the other. He's like a guy who flip flops his energy and his job and his work. But I get that he has no pleasure in his life. Like he's not happy. So that's why he's negative. That's why he's the way he is. That's exactly why he's the way he is. And he knows you have enough common sense and he knows that you won't restrain yourself from any type of communication from him. So he knows that you judge him and he knows you're smart and he knows like you're gonna take care of the kids, but he says, yeah, well, she ain't suffering, so or he thinks you're not suffering, you know. Ah, that's why I saw what I saw because he uses his money for drugs. So that's why I get the sickness and the mentality around him. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. Because I feel like those drugs make him sick. That's why I got ill health here, like bad health. I get bad health and I get like delays and problems and obstacles. Like I get all that type of stuff. I don't get nothing like really good on him. Hold on a second, I have to read something here. PayPal sent me some bullshit just now. Oh, okay, this ain't nothing to do with me. PayPal sent me like a thing talking about if I receive funds or something like that, then you have to like add a tracking info to your orders if you're selling shit. So this is nothing to do with me. Okay. I was like, fuck you talking about? I ain't selling nothing. I ain't selling shit. Don't put me on that. Don't talk no shit to me. I'm not the one. That's like an email they put out to people about selling things. People probably aren't putting the tracking numbers on. They do a lot of shady shit. In my face, he says, I make a lot of money at my job is good. Yeah. Hey Dan, but he makes excuses for everything. Right. So that's why I get what I get. Like he knows that your job provides for you and your kids. At least he thinks that, right? So he's like, well, why should I give up my drug addiction or why should I give up my money or my time for her and the kids if she's taking care of everything? I'm just gonna go live my life and fuck it. So that makes sense about what I saw there because I get like nothing good from him. So that's why he looks at you as somebody who's gonna, he's like the type of guy that, yo, you want the excuse. I mean, you want the kids. You wanted kids. You wanted this life, so it's your problem. That's how like I feel like he talks. Like you wanted this, so it's your problem. I never wanted this. All I wanted was drugs and bullshit. You know, right? And the reason he makes excuses and why people make excuses is because they don't want to do what they're supposed to do. Exactly. Look, when my brother-in-law and my sister got we're in the midst of getting a divorce. You know what my brother-in-law said to the lawyers in front of my sister? Oh, she's a good mom, and she's the best mom a child could want. So I don't need to be with my kids. I'll see them every other weekend. My sister said she wanted to dive across the table and fucking choke him. And the two women lawyers looked at him and said, just to be clear, you only want to see your children every other weekend. And he's like, yeah, because how am I going to see him? I work all day and all night. So the two women lawyers are looking at this guy and my sister, and they're like, who wants to bitch slap this fucking idiot first? And my sister came out of that meeting, told me that shit, that He said he only wanted to see his children every other week. Mofo, when you were living in this house, you didn't even give a shit about your children every fucking day, let alone every other week. So when I hear you guys say shit like this, it reminds me that a lot of these men are really stupid. So when my nephews heard that, they're like, he wants to see us every other week. He ain't seeing us no fucking more. We don't want to see that fucking guy. Fuck him. And my nephews haven't spoke to him since May of last year. My nephews don't speak to him, don't even look at him, don't want nothing to do with him. You cheated on my mom, you lied on my uncle, you disrespected us. Go fuck yourself. See, these boys are 14 and 16, they're not fucking 2 and 3, where they don't know no difference. Once kids get older, they choose not to ever speak to you again, and they won't. Daisy, they're doing great. They're absolutely, my sister and my nephews couldn't be any better. I've never seen them so happy in their lives. All because that bastard left. Ever since that guy left this house back in May, everybody's evolved. My sister has the best job she's ever had in her life. She's making double the amount of money she used to make at her last job. The boys are on the honor roll. They're about to go away this week and next week on a volleyball tournament to play for the national team of Bermuda. Life is good. They're doing good in school. They're doing good in their life. They're doing good in sports. We changed his old man cave into a games room for us and a sit off area to play games and shit. They're happy as fucks. Honestly, I've never seen my sister this happy ever in her whole life because she finally got rid of that piece of shit. And if she can do it, anybody can do it. Yeah, time flies, Daisy. Time flies. I remember when I was feeding them milk and there's little jars of baby food. I remember picking them up and throwing them around and fucking teaching them how to kick their first soccer ball and listening to their first words. Now they talk back. They're a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes they gotta put them in their place. But they're good children, though. They're good children. I love them to death. They mean everything to me. So, but they don't. They're doing perfectly fine. They don't even care about that guy. They never even talk about him. They don't care about him. So they're happy because he was irrelevant anyway. He never really did nothing for those kids while he was here. It was always me and my sister. And then he left, cheated on my sister with another woman from work. He was fucking the girl while he was at work with my sister, working with all three of them at the same job. So my sister said, fuck this, I'm out of here. And about 4 months later, she got the job of her life. And now she's there right now. She's the manager. She makes double the money that she used to make. She's been away like pure times already. She's living her life. See, my sister always had money and always like lived a good life, even without him. So she never needed him. He needs her. But my sister told him, I don't fucking need you. Because he always thought that because his family was rich, that we needed him. Mofo, you ain't got no money, your family does. So like, everything worked out to be, for the best. I told her so. All right, Daisy, you're next. And yeah, it is messed up, and she's fine now, so she's good to go. I'm happy for her. Sometimes I want to cry because I feel like it's not even real, and I'm waking up to a dream. I thought she would never get rid of that guy. I begged her to get rid of him. I'm like, "Dude, get rid of this fucking idiot, man. I'll help you pay the bills. I'll help you with the kids. I'll do whatever you want. Just get rid of this piece of shit." And then he cheated on her, and then that's it. That was a wrap. It's over. Good riddance. We got the house. We got enough money. The boys are older. Everything's fine. She's got a really good job to provide. So do I. So we're good to go. We don't need him. Fuck him. And he's going through pure bullshit as we speak. And he's been through 3 lawyers in 1 year because he lies to the lawyers and the lawyers get rid of him. He's a mental case. So anyway, fuck him. He's gonna rot in hell. Daisy, I saw your question, and you said, should I marry the man I'm dating? Ooh. All right, let's see. Yes, I got it. Thank you. I feel like you could marry this guy. I feel like I feel like he's gonna ask you to marry him eventually. Um, I feel like there's an attraction between you and him, but I also feel like there's a challenge also with communication. Sometimes you guys might communicate in certain ways. Sometimes there might be a little jealousy or like little like bitching or moaning or some type of arguments that might appear. If you're not arguing now, you might argue in the future, or if there isn't any arguments, there might be arguments with other people about you guys. He might be arguing with somebody about you, or you might be arguing with someone about him. There could be some arguments or disputes, or if there isn't any arguments, there's like a jealousy thing. Maybe he's jealous when he sees you talk to another man, um, or things like that. Or like maybe you might get a little jealous when you see him talking to a woman, something like that. But I would say yes. Yeah. If you want an easy yes or no, then I would say yes. I want to sneeze. Hold on a second. Whew. I want to sneeze, but I don't. But he thinks you're very confident. He thinks you're very he thinks you control situations. He thinks you're very courageous. Like he likes you because he feels you're accomplished, you know? And I feel like you like him because um he you're attracted to each other, and I feel like he also like creates a challenge where he requests you, like he wants you, like he invites you to things, he does things with you, he has opportunities, and he invites you to things and wants you to be with him all the time and things like that. If one of you have like a daughter or a son that's young, then if you have a daughter or a son, they like him, and if he has a daughter or a son, they like you. And if none of you have children, then you might be possibly talking about possibly having one. I see a young child here too, but I feel like this child already exists, and this person also is like having some deep concentration, and they want to learn, or like they respect the other person's wishes, like things like that. But overall, if you want an easy yes or no, I would say yes, you can marry the man that you're dating. Yes. Just watch out for like jealousy or arguing, or little disputes and things like that. I don't see like violent tempers or harassment or anything or bad shit. Or things might be slow sometimes between both of you, and you want to say something, but if you do, you might cause an argument. or there might be stagnation between, you versus him and him versus you. Like, oh, but I thought we were gonna do this. Oh, but I can't because I gotta do that. So there might be stagnant energy between some of you sometimes between you. So you're like kind of debating on, is it gonna work, or how am I gonna find time to do both things? Oh, okay. So if it's nieces and nephews like you, I see that there's a niece that really likes you a lot. Like I see one woman, like one like girl or like a young teenager that likes you. My dog's snoring in the background. So if you hear like noises and shit, it's her. She's like really, she's shaking and shit, and she's like snoring. He has a good, kind heart. Well, yeah, of course you're a catch, of course. Yeah, I feel like he's a good guy. I feel like he's an emotional good guy, like emotional in a good way. Like wears his heart on his sleeve. I feel like there's like the way he approaches you, the way he like proposes things to you and asks you things. That's a good thing. Like the way he advances it, advances towards you. You probably like the way he approaches you and advances towards you and stuff. You hear it, yeah. It's just something else. You're welcome, Rudy. No problem, sweetheart. Anytime. But yeah, Daisy. So yeah, the niece likes you. They like you. I see like you having the strength to deal with this. Um, but yeah, just watch out for like delays or stagnant energy between both of you. If you guys have argued before, um, like try and stay away from like the bickering or the disputes or the arguing or getting involved with other people's arguments. She's 5, but thinks she's 15. Okay. She's making me earn it. Yeah. So I see this young girl here, that's young. So like you said, she might act like a teenager. But she likes you though. She wants to learn from you. Like she studies you, she reflects around you, like she respects you and she likes you, but she has a lot of deep concentration when she's around you. Good night, Rudy. Take care, sweetheart. So yeah, the only thing I would say, Daisy, is like just watch out for like any type of arguments or jealousy or any type of delays or stagnant energy sometimes. Don't let it get to you. Just know like who you're with and what you're about. But I feel like this guy wants to marry you though, because the Knight of Cups tells me like that's a guy who offers his love. That's a guy who like wants a proposal, wants a challenge, wants to like he might give you like some propositions, like say, hey, babe, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you feel like we should do this? If he runs things by you before he does it, like if he asks you, hey, what do you think about this or what do you think about that? Then this is the guy. That's the guy that I see here. Like if he respects you so much that he like trusts your opinion and like runs something, like if he doesn't demand anything and he like asks you first, then this is the guy that I see, and he's like worth marrying. So I'm happy for you, Daisy. I hope that you do get married because I want some fucking cake with some extra like icing. Make sure you get the cake with like the icing in the middle and through the cake. So when I come to the wedding, like I just want some cake. That's all. I'll bring a present. I just want some cake. Anybody who says they're getting married, all I want is some damn cake. Okay? Deal? You'd be like, the fuck this guy told me damn cake. But yeah, Daisy, it looks good. I don't get nothing bad. The only negative thing I see is just like, the challenge of others around or, some stagnant energy, things like that. But nothing serious. Like, no marriage or no relationship is perfect. Woman, you ain't getting married. Stop your noise. I told everybody if I get married, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. It would take a lot for me to get married. But there is hope out there, that's for sure. I'll see what happens. The way the planetary action is, we'll see if astrology really is real now. I know it is, but we'll see. We'll see how real it is for me now. Yes, for sure. I'll definitely go out there. I want to get out there too. I definitely want to come there. So, if you want to invite me to the wedding, I'll gladly come over. I need to go there anyway because I might get married when I get there too. I know a lot of people from there. You guys always come in my room from that area. I got all you West Coast women always coming in here. Cause I'm like the late guy. See, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you guys are like 9 o'clock right now. So you're like, yeah, let me go talk to Mark, see what's going on. Meanwhile, I should be in my damn bed. But yeah, I would love to go to LA. I got a lot of good friends from there. As you know, you've been in my room many times. There's always people from California, LA, Oklahoma. People from Arizona coming here. A lot of people from Cali coming here. That's for sure. Yeah, I know, Daisy. That's why when I read your question, I was like, "Fuck, Daisy's giving me hope." Remember, Daisy, we used to be in here talking about it all the time. We used to be like, "Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm getting married. Can't even find a decent man. Can't even find a decent woman." All right, Dan. Take care, bro. Hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow. Looks like the weather's gonna continue to be like this, so I might be on during the day again. I'll come on here and have a morning coffee and talk some shit. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. I've already been live today during the day and now again tonight. But yeah, it's 1 o'clock here, so I need to go get my ass to bed, go get some sleep. But yeah, I got a lot of people over here from the West Coast, and I love every one of them. I love you guys for coming in and talking shit and keeping me up late. I'm used to it though. I love coming on late because it's nice and peaceful. Everybody's asleep. All the idiots are asleep by now. It's amazing how many people I get from LA and California and, and all those West Coast places. There's tons of people that come in here from those places. And I have family in California, in Fresno, and I have family out there. My grandfather used to work there years and years and years ago. And I've always wanted to go there and meet some of my family and talk to them and see what's going on. And everybody from here that comes on my live, they're like, if you come to California, you fucking better tell me. I'm gonna come get you. We got a place for you to stay. Don't you dare go to a hotel. That's what all these my California friends always tell me. If you come here, you better fucking tell me. I have a few friends that come in here from like Riverside. Um, like I said, I got family in Fresno. I got people all over California that come in here. Yeah, I'm way over the other side. It takes a whole day to get to California from here because I have to go to here. In order to go to California, I got to go here to Atlanta to like Texas to California. I can probably get like a two flights to get over there. I probably can go here to Atlanta, Atlanta to California, but it still takes all day. You know, it still takes all day to like really get there because of the hourly change. So if I were to get there at 5 o'clock your time, it's already 9 o'clock in Bermuda. So if I left 9 o'clock in the morning, it's gonna take me like a whole half a day or more to get there. Yeah, everybody tells me if I come there, I can stay at their place, and I told them, I said, yeah, I know, I know, I have a place to stay, but it's a matter of actually finding the time to go over there because if I go to California and I go to the West Coast, I want to go out there for like 2 to 3 weeks. You know? Yeah, exactly. And that's how I feel about everybody on here. They, people that I've known for years are on here, and they always tell me, "Look, Mark, you're more than welcome to stay at my place. I'll always, give you a place to stay because I always offer it for them too. If they ever come here, I'll get them a place. But I definitely want to go for like 2 to 3 weeks. If I go that far, I want to go for a long time. So I want to go all over California and shit. So I want to go see some games, and I want to like see, a lot of things when I'm over there. I want to like see where my family is, things like that. So I eventually want to go over there for sure. I might do it this year. This year might be the year that I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I know a few people that's been to Bermuda, and they say that they've been here, and they say like I should have came visit you, Mark, or I thought about you when I was there. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Everybody's got their own life. I'm not expecting. I don't get offended if people come here and don't say nothing. That's cool. I know everybody's got their own life. There's a woman that I know on here. She came on a cruise to Bermuda. Um, I think like the beginning of January. And I told her if you want to meet up and talk, or you want me like buy you dinner or take you to lunch or show you around, just let me know. And she ended up being busy and meeting people on the cruise, and then like going all over the place. And then she, we didn't end up meeting up or anything. But I don't get offended because when you come here, there's a lot of shit to do for a tourist. Tourists will have a ball here. They got lots of things to do. If you like beaches and shit, and like old type of like, we have like caves and shit, crystal caves and sightseeing things. There's a lot of shit to do here for tourists. You'll never get bored. So like I totally understand if people come here and like don't see me. That's cool. If you do, we're gonna have a good time. If you don't, that's cool. You can still have a good time. I always have people on here telling me they want to come over here. I'm like, hey, whenever you do, let me know. Holla at me. I'll come help. Come help you out. Take you somewhere. Do whatever you want. I'm cool. So yeah, my goal is to come to California this year at some point in time. I might do it like during the summertime because that's when the boys are off of school and they can be home and I don't have to go pick them up. And when they're home, you know, and their mom's working, they don't need me. So I'm gonna go like summertime, like probably like June, July, or August. I'll probably go. Yeah, that's when I'll probably go around that time. I'm definitely gonna go summertime because that's the only time I can go right now because my nephews need me to pick them up and shit. So I'm not gonna leave them stranded. And plus, summertime is the best time to go anywhere anyway. It's vacation time. It's nice and hot and warm, decent. So yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully it happens, and hopefully I do get to go California this year. I definitely want to go. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might be here during the day, depending on the weather. If it's raining again, like it has been, I'll probably be on here. So if you see me tomorrow morning, it's probably because the weather's shitty again. If I'm not here, I'm working. But either way, I'll be here tomorrow night at some point, or tomorrow afternoon. I'll be here at some point in time. The main thing is I got my car back, so I'm happy. So now I can sleep in and I don't have to take the boys to work to main school tomorrow. So yeah. I don't have to be on your damn ass. I already tell you what to do, woman. Now get your ass to sleep and do your assignments and be a good girl. It's all good, Jessica. I just want the best for everybody. That's all. That's why I'm always on people, trying to like make everybody improve and get better, and don't be like your old self. We all can improve and be better. We just have to, make sure we do the right things. I just don't want anybody to get offended, because I really don't. I'm not out to offend anybody. I just want to help. That's all. I just want to make sure everybody lives their best life and stop worrying about fucking idiots. Been there, done that. All right, Daisy, it was really nice seeing you. I'm glad you came by. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that you have a man that you can possibly get married to or get married to in the future. And I'm glad you found somebody. I'm really happy for you. And just remember, if you get married, I'm coming for the cake. Yeah, I know, Jessica. That's a good thing. That's all. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.